Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Washington versus Montana State college basketball matchup on Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Of course, Pickdawgz, we do tons of free picks every day, and people ask us all the time, which are the ones you like the best? Well, that's why we put those under the Premium Picks tab, so you guys can get them there. You can use the discount code PICK, get 15% off all your purchases. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text the number that you see on the screen and take advantage. Not available at the website, you got to text. But let's get to this one. The bailout game, the late night game. Washington taking on Montana State. Washington, of course, in the Pac-12, final year of the Pac-12. Montana State in the Big Sky, but a team that we certainly have seen and bet on plenty throughout the years. I guess almost all, we could say that just about every single team, right? In every single sport, but so be it. Anyways, when we look at the Washington Huskies, 4-3 on the season. Montana State 3-4 on the year. Washington just 1-2 though against the number in those home games, while Montana State 2-0 against the number on the road so far this season. So they've done well in these road spots. They've been fortuitous, as they say, to get a solid amount of points in those games. Last time out, an online game, but when you get back to the real basketball, they had lost to Long Beach State, a team that's pretty good, and knocked off Michigan as well. But they did play against another Pac-12 team, and that was Cal, and they beat them outright earlier this season. 12.5-point dog. They lost to Seattle as a 10.5-point dog, but covered the spread in that one. Then it was lost to Green Bay and a win over UC Riverside. So not like the name brand names or anything like that, but a bunch of teams, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're pretty much familiar with everybody at this point. Meanwhile, when we look at Washington, they have played more of the name brands, losing last time out to Colorado State only by 5 in a game with a 3.5-point spread. So they didn't cover the spread in that game, but Colorado State, I have to say, is way underrated at that number. They are a solid team. If you haven't seen Colorado State this season, well, go back and watch that Creighton game again where they absolutely bludgeoned the Blue Jays in that matchup. They also have the loss to San Diego State, losing by 3, 100-97 against the Aztecs. The win over Xavier, the loss to Nevada. So they have had a lot of step-up games, which means when you look at the statistics for the season and you look at the level of competition, it's not usually exactly what you're expecting. But defensively, Washington has stood up. Teams shoot just 39.9% against them. That's in the top 100 in the nation. It's actually 60th ranked. And when it all comes down to defending the three, teams shoot just 28.4% against them. And usually when I look at, dogs to, come up and rise up and bite the big boys, it normally happens from beyond the arc, right? I mean, they pass it around and then throw it in. The Washington offense has been pretty efficient as well, shooting at about 47%. And it generally, like I said, I like underdogs, in these type of spots, but the problem I have here is that I don't think Montana State is going to be good enough at hitting the threes to beat a Washington team that has a lot of guys that came in through the portal, and they're going to be a team that's probably greatly improved this year. I'm going to take Washington, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at Sports Chat Place. They'll put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.